analysis. Listen to Real FM Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Soccer Chat,
Listen back. One grab up. One steady. One grinding for mom. So they go to watch them. Even I like the other preseason. I like the preseason. I think we'll game Arsenal. You have to stream and pay online. Now,
online.
This business we know.
Bọ́ọ̀lù kọ́lá ni mo ti fi online. Máa ń kọ́ sí olórí wa kò sí káàdì. Mo kò lè wá kò sí káàdì. Káàdì ilẹ̀ tí ó di ìgbà
All right, good morning, sports friends. You're welcome to the program. Soccer Chat and Brawl FM 95.1 in London. This beautiful Saturday morning. It's wet right here in the beautiful city of Ilorin. So as you drive, please be careful. As you ride also, please be careful. You're welcome. Soccer Chat comes to you every Saturday from 8 a.m. in the morning. And we're here to share with you all the latest, give you all the biggest gist from the world of football. New Premier League season, as we all know, kick-started yesterday. All right, new season, same old Arsenal. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to talk about that game yesterday. Because Arsenal, if you do not know, or not you should know, lost to Brentford yesterday by 2-0. Yes, they went away and they conceded twice against a team that had not played Premier League football since World War II. It's unbelievable. But yes, that's what happened, ladies and gentlemen. And we're here, of course, to share with you what really happened, how we went down, and what the future really lies, what is ahead for Arsenal at this point in time. Will they truly be fighting relegation? Based on the team they put out yesterday and based on how things are right now, you have to think that relegation fight is really what their future holds right now. We'll talk about that and have a look at the new league season also in Spain. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday, Valencia, my goodness, they fought hard for that win yesterday at home to Getafe. Red cards galore in that match, but it was all about fight and all about who wanted it the most there. We will be seeing Lionel Messi play this weekend. PSG play host to Strasbourg, on the program. Plus, we have transfer stories to share with you on the program today. Arsenal fans, I don't know how you guys are going to do it today, but you'd have to call in on the show today to actually be a part of the program. I'd like to hear your thoughts as regards the way forward for this your team. Is it to get rid of Ateta? Is it to get rid of Edu? Is it to get rid of the Hurricane? Is it to get rid of all three of them and then start all over again? Or is it just to go and apologize to Arsene Wenger, Mesut Ozil, Gunnar Solskjaer, and even more? Thank you. Call us on 0810-8501-371. You can also send messages to us via WhatsApp 0903-5595-857. Good morning, guys. Good morning to you, Yemi. Good morning to you, Philip. You're welcome. My name is Babajide. Oluwaseun. So we have a lot to talk about. Let's have a look at what boss Mikel Arteta has had to say after that defeat yesterday. And he says, I'm disappointed. We started the season against a good opponent. I don't think we deserved anything different. They scored from a long throw-in. We didn't have enough presence in the box. It's allowed in the Premier League, he said, of the second goal. He cannot move. I cannot change it now. The first goal gave them some hope. We wanted to play better in the second half, but we need many more shots on target than we conceded on a set piece. A lot of young boys were doing everything that they can. For some of them, it was the first experience in the league. That says a lot. He says, what I can control and help, I'll put all my enthusiasm and walk into that. Somebody says, for how long? Until you also get the boat. Good morning, guys. That's how we start the program for today. Arsenal losing to Brentford by 2-0. Who saw this one coming? Did you, Philip? Did you, Yemi?
Toby, I think.
Yeah, Toby saw this one coming.
The thing is, even some of us that didn't see it coming, we saw it coming. We didn't just want to probably accept the fact that it is coming. Because at least none of us saw Arsenal probably winning the game, to be realistic with ourselves.
I mean, your prediction yesterday was 1-1. Yeah, Toby also was skeptical, couldn't even go for anything for Arsenal.
And all of us are skeptical. In fact, we would have been shocked if Arsenal had won this game. I know most of the people could have been saying is just, thank God they got the win.
Because why is that, by the way, that we kind of knew that they were not ready for the season? Why is that from your own point of view?
Jad, it has to be their preparation to the season. I think look at the team; they are not really prepared. We know they are going to get new signings in. They've not really gotten the new signings that they wanted, and even the coach, like you rightly stated yesterday, what are your expectations for this season? What is the aim? What is the ambition? What are we looking forward to?
Couldn't say anything.
Couldn't tell us anything.
Couldn't say we're going to qualify for the Champions League. We won the Europa League. Nothing.
That means they've not set any standard for themselves. And this is a team that a lot of things are expected from them from the fans aspect. Get back into recognition, do this, do that, and
I'm sorry, with all due respect, we had Aqua United, we had Nasser United end the season, and they already gave us and shared with us a blueprint for what they wanted to achieve into next season. And of course, how disappointed they were for the last season.
And you don't know where the league will start.
It looks like they don't always know where the league will start. But it looks as though these guys, immediately that season ended, they went to sleep. Like they all went on holiday. Of course, we saw Edu posting pictures on Instagram of how excited he was to have the break, to be with the family and all. So what were they doing all through the last 2 or 3 months? Knowing fully well the problems, the issues with this team, the players that were on their last year of the contract, the players that had 2 years left on the contract, what were they doing in the Premier League in 2021?
I don't know. The planning is wrong. I think for us right now, it is more of a institutional problem. Because I was even thinking that back in those days when Arsene Wenger was there, we enjoyed the young boys coming through. And we know those young boys, at least when they were young, they had the quality when they were young and they were doing things right for themselves. But this time around, when you have our young boys coming through, that's talking Arsenal boys from the academy. Right now, we are even doubting the qualities of those young boys. We don't really know what they are going to do for us this season because he put a lot of young boys out there yesterday. And you could have expected those young boys to at least put up some fights. If this was Arsene Wenger's tenure, at least those young boys will give you some beautiful football, some hope to look up to.
Well, let's talk about Arsene Wenger's tenure. To Philip, good morning to you, Philip. Let's talk about Arsene Wenger's tenure because things were not that good. But they're qualifying for fourth. I've been in the finals, semi-finals of Europa League, and they were qualifying for Europe. But the fans were mad. They didn't want this. At that point in time, they'd go away to score goals, but they play draws. They lose the odd games. But at least they still had their football. The fans were mad. They wanted something fresh, something new. Was that where this whole mess started from?
Yeah, good morning to the listeners. I think, first of all, Arsene Wenger was an incredible coach. We know that. But Arsenal's fans felt they were a bit stagnant at that point.
Getting behind these other Man City's, Chelsea's, getting left behind.
It was looking like it because for 20 plus years, Arsenal were qualifying for Champions League. Then suddenly Europa League, and it just looked as if they were going to continue on that downward spiral. But if you look at the quality of the backing they've given the coaches that have come into it, I felt Emery should have been given more time because even though there were complaints about the players not understanding it, but after Emery, we've seen now Arteta come into the fold.
It looks like things are worse, and he was the man who was supposed to be the one to come through and change things based on how he loved
like
football.
The narration that you put out. The more you keep sacking coaches, the more things keep getting worse. And that is because they are shying away from the problem. The problem comes with the hierarchy themselves doing their job. And after that, stop spoiling these players. Gets into their head. This is 2021 football. They have to know, even we that play the FIFA game, it is in the head. You have to be there 90 minutes. You have to be concentrated. The game has to continue. It has to be something of consistency. It is not just you go to the pitch of play and you think you want to do the pass and enjoy yourself and you think you get the victory. It is more about football is playing right now the head with the pressure, everything that you
for the fans who are wondering right now where we're going, this way. You look at Granit Xhaka and you look at Lokonga in midfield, and they have their positives, they have their qualities, of course. Xhaka can pass to the flanks, can pass to Tierney, he can pass to Tierney again. That's what he's good at, by the way. Lokonga, we saw the definitely good touches right there. These are good. We saw Smith Rowe with number 10 on his back. We look very heavy. Was positive, was making passes and all intricate. But that's it. And being in the Premier League right now, and being Arsenal, the big club that we thought or they used to be, it's more than this. You can have all these in the odd games of 5, 7 games in the 38 games, but we're talking about a war for the entire 30 matches. And this team, with Pablo Mari, who is comical by the way, Phil should be in the cartoon series or whatever. These players are not players for the league. They're not even players to be trying to avoid relegation with. And I'm sorry, but the fact that we saw the likes of Ben White yesterday and Lokonga on media duties, were the ones who spoke to the media after that loss, says a lot again about the lack of leadership in this team. And if a manager like Arteta is willing to do this, carry this team into a new league season, it shows that they are not ready. It shows that every one of them should get ready to be sacked.
It's not even in fact, that's why I said it has to begin from the hierarchy. And those players, I don't want to use the word probably they cannot play in the Premier League because when it comes to talent, I think we have to be realistic with ourselves. Arsenal has talented players. The talent is there for these players. They can play football very well and compete at the top level. But the thing is, it has to get into the head. I think they need to believe where they are. They need to start playing football.
So the hierarchy won't do that also. Manager will do that, right?
Exactly.
Manager will do that.
So that's what I'm saying. At
the same time, you bring in players with that mentality, who can also raise them up.
This is where I fought the hierarchy because they know the sort of managers that can get you into that that can get that mentality to your head. But because they don't want to go outside the box too, they're just comfortable where they are. I'm sorry to Mikel Arteta, you might be that manager, but it is also showing that you're not just there yet.
Everybody's inexperienced.
Exactly. Probably something is still missing.
All inexperienced.
Yes, something is still missing. Because I can't believe Pep Guardiola or even Jose Mourinho, even this Leicester City coach, Brendan Rodgers, staying at this level at Arsenal, not requesting, not saying anything.
2 years. I don't 2 years, and the team cannot pass out from the back yet. We saw that yesterday again. It's sad, but that's where they are right now. But this is what I think right now, though.
In fact, they were even passing out from the back when he first took over than now.
That's what I'm saying now. Things become worse the longer you stay at the club.
That is what I'm saying. You have to go back to the I think the players are much spoiled, and they need to be treated in another way.
This is what I feel, by the way. Right now, if they can still save their season, although it's late now because you have less than 2 weeks or 2 weeks to the end of the transfer window. So this is what I feel. I don't know if the Arsenal fans who will call in will also share the thought, but this is it. Get the goalkeeper out, Leno. There's still time to get Pablo Mari out of that team because he still will be at that centre back to the end of at least this month into new month because Gabriel is still out injured. So you can still get Pablo Mari. If not, there's still more headache to come. There's still players who you can still find a way to get in. Then get a right back in. Chambers, Cedric, Bellerin, and not the way. Even Midland now is not it. It showed yesterday because they had to put in a left back, a right back, who can also play right back, by the way, Tavares. And then bring in a right back, bring two, get these three players out. There's still time. And this is because this is what the man gets paid to do. Then in midfield, you need two midfielders, by the way. I'm talking about midfielders who can progress the ball into the final third. Not Granit Xhaka, who once he holds the ball, the first thing he does is look for a Tierney or try to look for a right back making the run there. No. Bring in a midfielder who can progress the ball into that final third. Bring two of them, by the way, alongside with Lokonga, and wait for Partey to come back, by the way. And then up front, it's quite obvious right now. What's his name? Lacazette, Aubameyang. Lacazette into the final year of his contract. Get him out of the club also. Aubameyang, good player, but past his prime. Get him also out of the club. Get a winger in. Get two of them. No, of course, that is out already. Reece Nelson, good player, by the way, but that is not quality. It's shown that already over the years. Young player, not good enough. Get him out of the club also. What do we need to do now? We have the likes of Pepe and Saka work with them. Smith Rowe work with them. Smith Rowe, a good player, but this is not play. Get another 10 in, as usual, to add to that team. Then up front, of course, we all know, get in a striker. Not Tammy Abraham type of striker, because we're back to the mess, by the way. Get in a striker with a mentality, who's ready to die, ready to run, ready to, of course, put the ball at the back. Of course, these players are all available, by the way, as I've mentioned earlier. Then again, you have Martinelli, fantastic striker. But this is a man who was at the Olympics and did not start games. It shows you the levels at which you're in. So do not put extra hope on this boy. He will come in and do his bit, but he's not it yet. So this is where your team is right now. And then hold on to this. All this I've mentioned, this is how this thing, it's a long process, so it's a long job. But this is what you should have done.
Exactly.
You had 2 months.
2 years.
You've had 2 months.
You have last transfer window. You have the January transfer window.
Yeah.
You have another transfer window and another transfer window again.
And if you're able to do this within 2 weeks, by the way, miraculously, and of course you get beat by Man City and Chelsea, which is happening very soon. As I said before the season even started, I said it's 2 weeks ago that we'll be here. Everyone laughed.
We are looking at the man as the first person. I said I've typed the sack letter. Everyone laughed.
The team
And
is
the
not
thing
ready.
is, the only reason why they will not start type is they will not give it to me because I don't think anybody will want to take the Arsenal job.
Oh, take it. You take it.
That's it. No manager will come and put himself in trouble right now.
All right. So
and that is if the manager can have a contract that says you give him what he wants.
So that's our own assessment.
Bring it right now. We take Jose Mourinho at Arsenal. Disastrous or not disastrous? Someone that can tell the hierarchies themselves. It seems you guys don't know what you're doing. This is what I want, and let us know with that.
No, it will never tell the hierarchy. Once there's a bad result, just come out to the media and tell everybody. I told Edu. If you call everybody's name, you say I told Edu, do this, get this. He didn't do that. I called the other man, Garlic, negotiate this. But you get when you have somebody who's not ready to call anybody out,
and it's just
everybody's okay. You get that kind of thing. All right, I'd like to hear from the Arsenal fans a bit as we get what happened yesterday and the way forward. If you agree with a couple of the things that we've shared with you on the program. Hello, good morning. Just 5 minutes to rant. Good morning. Who are we speaking with?
It's Nelson from Pumpkin.
You're welcome. Please talk to us.
Okay, I'm an Arsenal fan.
All right.
I want us to see this from a different angle.
All right.
The problem of Arsenal is not the Arteta, Edu, or whoever is managing the affair.
So who's it? The owner.
Can Karaoke is in Arsenal just to make money? Can Karaoke has invested in NFL, has invested in lots in tech league? Can Karaoke, do you know Can Karaoke is just there just to make money? Why that it is? Do you know the owner of Man City has invested over 1.3 billion in Man City? Do you know Ibrahimovic, because of the love of football, has invested 500 million in Chelsea? Do you know Karaoke has only invested 15 million? Check all this out. Do you know Arsenal has the highest amount of tickets?
Yes.
An average of 891. That with the season tickets, that's about 1.something billion.
So what do you say? You want Kroenke out? That's what you want?
What I want is this. During that time, there was a time when Usmanov and Karaoke was having an issue of who would take. Usmanov was having this mind of pushing us now forward. Can Karaoke only deal just to put money? And that's just really problem.
And he's not ready to leave, by the way.
You sell before you buy. And if you really love the thing, you buy. And later on, you make a money from it. Can Karaoke has one of the biggest and the best tickets on an NFL, which is bid for over 5 or something billion and having about 20 banks in debt. Please just check this out. And you will know where the problem is. And this person came to Arsenal only just to make money.
Yeah, sure.
To Arsenal just to improve the team.
All right.
Things mean so much just to see my team go down like this.
Sure. Really hard. And speaking from the heart, by the way, we're actually going to quick commercial break, by the way. Then we'll come back and we'll touch on that front there. Please stay with us.
You think we should not blame?
Man, I'm tired. Our economy is tough. Business is so slow. No jobs. Things are expensive. And this ban on importation.
I understand. But we can grow our economy if local production is increased as our import substitution strategy. By producing and patronizing made in Nigeria goods, we grow our economy.
But we keep hearing that, and not much seems to have changed.
That is because this quest is a marathon, not a sprint. Right now, with the integration of the CBN and other stakeholders in support of local farmers to boost production of 12 commodities such as rice, tomato, oil palm, maize, livestock, poultry, fish, cotton, cassava, cocoa, soybean, and wheat. The nation is gradually actualizing the goal of creating 10 million jobs in 5 years. Call your banker today for more details on how to get involved. Buy Nigerian to grow Nigeria. This message is from the Central Bank of Nigeria.
All right, guys, welcome back. Short commercial break. Sport File and Brawler FM 95.1 in Lorraine. All right, thank you so much. Of course, maybe before we wrap this, let's just quickly wrap this Arsenal thing up so we move on to other meaningful discussions.
Okay. Arsenal is also meaningful, please.
On
behalf of Arsenal Association, I'm their chairman.
Okay.
Now, the person saying, the owner should be blamed. Yes, he has his blame, but let's be sincere with ourselves. Everybody has their blame. He would not. It is not just a fluke. The Arsenal has been linked to Lautaro Martinez. They have been linked to Emilio Bielsa. It is because there is interest, and he's not the one to negotiate. And he won't just jump the ship and just put himself there. That is why he has employed some of these guys. And even if he's not putting the money there, like I said when we were off air, Edu Acheta or whatever, if these guys don't work for 2 years, already they've made money to sustain themselves for 2 years. They can as well, if they know that this is their job and it's not doing well, they can get out of that job
The moment,
and
the
just
moment,
make a
the moment,
statement.
as you mentioned also off the moment we realized that these guys were actually jokers, comedians, was when they got outbid to sign Buendia.
So drop the money and you get the man. That was what Chelsea did to Lukaku.
Arsenal was leading the Premier League table even before any game is played, but after just a match, wallowing at the bottom relegation zone. Arsenal Kuya from Mr. John at DBC from Kilango. Let's take one more. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Who are we speaking with?
This is Oluwaseun from Kuru.
You're welcome, sir.
Please, I can see total condemnation on Arsenal being divided by limit to Robertson. Had it been Arsenal win that team by 3 goals to nothing, what would be your comment this morning? Because the total condemnation is not good enough. I think you have a small patience for Arsenal. This is the start of this season. That's my conclusion. Good morning.
All right. From the
Patience that we
you want to reply? You want to reply him?
years.
You want to reply him?
I will reply him.
I want to, but I think you should have it because I don't want to say anything to
The
anybody.
patient that we've been having for the past 10 years and he didn't say anything. I think it's because of things like this. Because I know who have comments like this also in England, and that is why the club is where they
No,
are.
I think they are even mad now in England. I was on social media yesterday, and there's not one Arsenal fan in the UK right now who's happy. They were all cursing Arteta, cursing Erdu, cursing their mothers and fathers. And I mean, I don't know, but you're just cursing. Stay away from the club, man. That's what helps. Stay away. £70, even more now in ticket. Stay away from that stadium next week at home to Chelsea, and then see what happens. Stay away. That's what happens. It's the fan who's the club. So stay away. Let's see. All right, let's look at that, Joe. This man said, had it been they won by 3
Had
goals
it
to
been,
nothing.
it has been like that. We will praise them, and you will not come and tell us that we should take it easy. That it's not the first game.
I don't know.
You will praise them.
You praise them also.
So
All right.
I think
It's just that the team is not ready. That's it for the Premier League season. And if you, of
you're
course,
not ready for the FA Cup.
Edward Mendy, N'Golo Kante, Kevin De Bruyne. How about the Carabao Cup? Are they ready? I'm asking.
They will face this same man.
Are they ready?
Manchester Team B. They go chop and be sure. No be this Arsenal side.
Edward Mendy, N'Golo Kante, Kevin De Bruyne, Jorginho, and Robert Lewandowski are amongst the nominees for the 2020-2021 UEFA Champions League. Euros football governing body UEFA unveiled the nominees for the awards. Also on the list are Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland, Ederson, Antonio Rudiger, Ruben Diaz, Thibaut Courtois, Jorginho, and Cesar Azpilicueta. 3 players nominated for each of the 4 Champions League positional awards: best goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, and forward. So this is it, by the way. So what are your thoughts, guys, on this one? Like it? Yeah, like it? It's a good team, good list. That's what I'd say. Tara Murphy yesterday, what happened? Because Arsenal lose, no one talk again. Tara Murphy yesterday was on target for his side, Lorient, as they beat Monaco by 1 goal to nothing at the Stade de Mouster. First Monaco away game, by the way. Murphy scored the goal there. Happy for him also. Aribo also had an assist. Joe Aribo had an assist, by the way, for Rangers. Good one for him also in that one there. So, guys, before we move on, Yemi, what is happening, by the way, with 1st October International? Because when it comes to quality and affordable materials, 1st October International is the one. So, 1st October International, dealers in textile materials. Abi, Chibo Paroni.
Okay. You cannot like
okay,
that.
now I'm looking at you like, it's quiet. What's happening there?
No, you
1st October International.
You cannot like it. Like you said, the deal with all type of textiles and quality.
Affordable.
When you want to get your children's materials, your cordro.
What's the deal? Cordro. All right.
Some things are so quality that you fear you when you walk on it.
So you got chinos, and it's because of 1st October.
Exactly. And your hijab, those are things that you can get, and you pray for the person that sold it to you.
You don't have to, I thought you pay him again. You don't pay him again.
Because when you pay for something of quality,
so
then you'll be happy yourself, and you know what you're getting.
And then of course it means what? You have to come back again.
Not even come back. When you are being treated well somewhere, you have to take another person there because you will not want to be selfish now.
So you take another person there again, and then come back again.
Exactly.
So what are we taking? We're taking this man there today. We're taking there. This man here.
Definitely, will be good with us.
And then when you go there again, you even go there with food. Yes, now. Why are you looking at me like that? You go there with food. And if you don't go there with food, he will give you food.
At least you go there with money. So he can give you food.
I will not, don't go there with money now. You're in trouble. I will not go there with money. Please go there with money. So we give, because when some of us went there with money, they give us food. And then give us drink also. And so we need to go back there, if not for anything, for the food. But we still went there with money to buy more material. But that's the 1st October International.
Exactly. You can get your lace to your suit materials and your shirts materials. Those are those things that you can get at 1st October textile.
Material. All right, they're right here in the beautiful city of Ilorin, guys. And of course, you can find them once again. You can call them on 0803 606 9633. 0803 606 9633. You can also find them at Shop 5 Ojatuntun Market, Ilorin, Kwara State. That is Shop 5 Ojatuntun Market, Ilorin, Kwara State. What is it? 1st October International. Sorry, you can call them also on this number, especially 0803 262 7313. Let me give you again 0803 262 7313. That is 1st October International. All right, guys. Yesterday, the general manager of Kwara United, of course, had a chance to speak to the media as regards, Kwara United, everything about the club yesterday. Bashir Badawi, I had a couple of things to say. Good things, by the way, as regards Kwara United. We are waiting what will happen with Sam. But yesterday he revealed that the chairman, Kumbi Tiluyi, was in Abuja, and they're awaiting the decision coming from the NFF as regards, the whole whether or not United will be on the continent. And then he revealed that as much as 6-7 teams, their names have been written and sent to CAF, by the way, for teams that represent Nigeria on the continent, pending what will happen, by the way, from that decision from the NFF. And then he also talked about CAS, taking the matter to CAS, that they are ready. They are fully ready, and they will take this matter to CAS if they don't get it. That's what he says. Again.
I thought he said some few days ago
that they are taking it.
They have taken it.
So I wonder. So he said that they're waiting, and from there they'll take it up to more decisions, by the way. So let's wait and see. And he says they'll be spending money on appeals, several appeals, but they will continue. And this is what he also says, by the way. He says it was conspiracy theory against Kwara United, by the way, that led to them not making it. It says when the season started, everyone realized that they were good, and they're banging the goals and they're doing well, and so they go scared. The likes of so when Rangers can be Rangers, Play 2 can be Play 2, and what is happening over here? So these guys began to cook up things against United. It says these people now gang up against Kwara United financially. That's what he says, and it resulted in United not doing well in the second half of the season. We're not starting well.
I don't know what's happening there. I don't know what he's talking about. Wow. I don't think it's good when you have the chairman of the club trying to general manager of the club trying to pass out this kind of I don't know pass out what because what he's trying to the image or the sort of information he's trying to give out right now really in depth to that kind of information. I don't think I want to get that from him. This is not what we should be doing.
But he said people gang up against Kwara United.
Gang up against Kwara United financially. How? As at the second standard of the 5th season, every man is for himself because nobody knows what is happening. We failed to do some things right.
What did we fail to do right?
We are not getting points away from home. So some
in fact,
some of the games we lost, we are saying that our goalkeepers, our players were making errors.
Let us even talk about this thing because first half of the season, they ended, right?
Yes, they were
doing well. Top, high flyers. And then we said that here, we said, what do we need to do? We need to
improve the squad.
What's that? What do we do?
But getting more players.
So we got more players in. To the best of my knowledge, at least
6 or 7.
Yes, 7 players. To the best of my knowledge, how many of these players, 7 of them, if I'm not mistaken, how many of these players actually improved Kwara United into the second half of the season? How many?
Was you remember me brought in?
That is the thing. Apart from, in fact, we had Segun Lebiosu.
No.
How many of these players played? We need to even ask questions about these players who were brought in, how they were signed, how much was paid, sign-on fee, if they were free. Well, I mean, because to the best of my reckoning, we did not get any of these players from any club side. Did we get any from any notable club side?
Except for probably Ali Bush.
Who we attached?
And I don't think
any of them were attached to any club.
They paid Lubis.
I hate that thing that you go be getting players who are unattached. That means, of course, what happens with their fitness? Are they ready for the second half of the season? And okay, now we get 7 players or thereabout. What was their input into this team?
Nothing, Jai.
How many of them played matches?
Nothing. And now when he's
unbelievable.
When he's trying to say some people ganged up against them.
No, we ganged up against ourselves. If that's the case.
As a matter of fact, I had some reports, also some things getting up in the camp, but probably it's not really confirmed. So you can't really go out with that. But there were reports that even the coach himself fails to be. He was requesting for some players that was not given to him. So he has to use what he wants.
He kept on using all these players, all these players. Same set of players.
He requested from some that were not given to him, and the management that are saying some people ganged up against them financially.
In fact,
brought in some players.
Somebody said
that he didn't believe in.
Somebody said
there's a lot of
he didn't believe in players that were not good enough.
They were not good enough.
Players that the first moment you put them on the pitch, you put your hand on your head and say, that at least that is what we saw. So people are asking questions. What is happening? What these players we brought into next season now? And the general manager said
he tried those players in the FA Cup and got knocked out of the ITO Cup by Kevin United.
General manager says now that we're going to get new players in there. Speaking already with players, we're really intent. We want to see who these players are. I want to know how many of them are going to get in, and the quality of the players, where you're getting them from, and all. That's what we want to know.
Was from Sunshine Stars at the point.
I understand, man.
Wow, these are players with quality, and then we know what they could
we're not fresh enough.
MFM. Exactly.
I also want to know the plan for next season. Whether or not we get into continent.
We are not
I want to know the plan. I want to know the plan now for the next 3 years. What is going to happen? Whether you're there or not.
Forget the continent. All this money you're spending in appeals. Please make it and plan for next season. That is gone already. The emotions is gone. We've tried and we sought for that. What we should be looking for is come next season, how we are going to get that without anybody ganging up against us financially.
I don't even want next season. I want to see
when everybody is for his head.
Let me go to a quick commercial break, please. So we're not ranting because it looks as everything we're touching today is about ranting. Even my Philippa is quiet here. It's not ranting with us anymore. Let's go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. We'll talk about the fixtures, of course, coming up today in Spain, in England, and also in France. In Germany, Bayern Munich started with a draw. How long until we let this man go again? Time will tell.
Ben, you know that the mass question start and this way guys don't bump my house and nothing they church now.
Lemo, you still dey backdate. You never your fastcar.ng.
Ben, which one be fastcar.ng again now?
ARSKA.ng. Fastcar.ng don't bring better come with am. No need to stress before you get food or chop. Whether na raw food like yam, egusi, beans or ready cooked stew, and all kind of drinks them to wash things down. Groceries and daily items where they make life continue. Just order, then go deliver them sharply. Make I show you.
Hello, Fastcar.ng. Please, may I take your order?
That's so damn fast, eh? I not tell you, Clemo. No be only to order chop. You serve as a food vendor. You think carry what you say, go Fastcar.ng. Make it for reach more customers and make more money for your pocket. All you need to do now make you visit www.fastcar.ng or make you hello them on 090-530-35788. Also reach them for Facebook and Instagram at Fastcar.ng. Reliable and easy payment options. Fastcar.ng.
Don't forget, Fastcar no be restaurant, but an online platform where you fit order food from any restaurant and daily items them from your favorite store. Make I go order my own.
A reputable modern bagel school in Ilorin, Kwara State is calling for application for the post of literacy teacher, ICT teacher, and driver. Applicants for the post of literacy teacher is to possess at least first degree in English or linguistic. Applicants for the post of ICT teacher is to possess a national certificate in education, NCE, ordinary national diploma, or higher. Applicants for the post of driver must possess verifiable experience in school, corporate, or commercial driving. The salary package is above average, with other attractive benefits attached. Interested applicants are to send their CV to smsil1@yahoo.com. Again, that is smsil@yahoo.com. Successful applicants will receive SMS while interview dates will be communicated in due course.
Okay. All right, guys, you're welcome back from that short time out. It is still Soccer Chat and Broad FM 95.1 in Lorraine. And yes, we are on YouTube, right? You know what I mean? So, of course, as usual, you can watch us, YouTube. Royal TV. That's how you watch us, of course, and get to know more. And follow us live here as you also listen to us. All right, we'll take more calls, by the way. But this one says, good morning, Prophet Jide. As I said before, I'm expecting Mikel Arteta to be sacked before 10 matches. There's nothing he can offer us this season. Rimzak from Ugidi. Thank you, Rimzak. Good morning, guys. United must win today. We want to start on the front foot because this season Chelsea are favourite. Alege Ibrahim. Thank you, Alege Ibrahim, for that message. All right, Man United are playing host to Leeds United. And then Burnley at home to Brighton. It's 3 p.m. Chelsea at home to Crystal Palace. Everton play host to Southampton. It is 3 p.m. Wolves are with Leicester, 3 p.m. Watford play host to Aston Villa, 3. Norwich play host to Liverpool, 5:30. Tomorrow, Newcastle United play host to West Ham. Man City are away at Tottenham Hotspur, 4:30. Quick one. Nuno Espirito says that Harry Kane will be involved in this game. Is that discussions with him? Wow. Imagine Harry Kane scores against Man City. What are your thoughts, man?
It provokes them to get in there.
Provokes them to get. What are your thoughts on that?
I think if you are looking at Harry Kane leaving Tottenham, I'm not yet sure whether Tottenham will want to let him go. I know Manchester City are prepared for anything.
They're prepared. They are ready.
But you need to look at the preparation of Tottenham of getting another number 9.
Yeah.
It doesn't look as if much is going on that front. We know they have been linked to Lautaro Martinez as well, but there are already reports about him getting a new contract and staying since Lukaku left. So you need to look at their preparation to get a new number 9. There seems to be nothing going on that front. I don't think if they let Harry Kane go, they are ready to trust Carlos Vinicius to take on that role for even his life to take on that role for the next season.
No chance. Don't even try it. Son is the man, by the way.
Will beg them.
Is Vinicius still there? I think they even sent him back, by the way. Son is the man. Son is the man for me.
They don't have a particular number 9 in that spot. So
but this is a big game this weekend, though. Tottenham Man City. It's a big one. Tottenham have a new manager, Nuno Espirito. He's not on 3 at the back, though. But he's kind of, I don't know. I looked at them and they look okay, energy, but that's it. Is that enough against the Man City side that maybe might be weakened though? No Phil Foden, no Kevin De Bruyne, maybe Raheem Sterling will have a part to play, but these English players, the English squad not that strong.
Man City have also not played a lot of preseason games
like
that.
They have,
and it showed in their community shield game against Leicester City. I think
but they barely lost though, and they had a couple of youngsters in that team,
and they're just
like Palmer, the young boy.
They're just the Samuel too. They're just coming back. So like they did last season. I think they also struggled.
They will not start well.
But at the point they will peak.
So we shouldn't expect fireworks in this game. So Tottenham are favourites for this one. They have Son.
If they're playing at home, they have favourites. They have more preparation.
They have their fans.
And they have the fans. They
have not had more preparations. All right, guys. Let's quickly move to the Bundesliga and show you the fixtures. Bayern 1-1. We're at Borussia Mönchengladbach with Lewandowski again scores for Bayern Munich. What is it with this man? Always scoring, especially for Bayern in the season opener in the league. This is the first time he's doing this right now. Other fixtures today: Alminia Bielefeld at home to Freiburg, 2:30. Augsburg at home to Hoffenheim, 2:30. Bayern Leverkusen away at Union Berlin. Stuttgart play host to Greuther Fürth. Wolfsburg play host to Bochum. Eintracht Frankfurt away at Borussia Dortmund, 5:30. Holland. Mainz at home to Leipzig, 2:30. Watch out for that game, by the way. Mainz, from what we heard, they have as much as 7-8 players who are out due to COVID or isolating. So Leipzig should not beat them now. Wow. Cologne at home to Hertha Berlin, and that is the fixture, of course, from the Bundesliga. In the League On, Lorient beat Monaco, as we all know, yesterday 1-0. But today, Lille, 4 p.m. play host to Nice. They should be getting back to winning ways after the 3-3 draw last weekend. PSG at home to Strasbourg. We would die to see Messi play this one. No, of course not. But we will hope at least on the bench. Just put him on the bench for camera's sake, man. All right, Strasbourg, by the way. Chanua, help us now. French League On, man. I want to see the League On.
On the bench in the French League On.
I was not on the bench in Spain. You know, sit down for bench for Spain.
That's Spain in the League On.
Yeah, now what is in the League On? League On, now waiting. Now MPFA. MPFA. Oh man. Even I wasn't. I must sit down for bench for MPFL. And now that's the messy of Nigerian football.
That's Nigeria.
That's messy of Nigerian football. Lyon away Angers, 12. Reims away at Brest, 2. That's tomorrow, by the way. Clermont are home to Troyes. Nantes play host to Metz. Montpellier away at Reims. Lens play host to Saint-Etienne. Marseille play host to Bordeaux there. These are the fixtures, of course, from the French League On. So PSG Strasbourg, we want to see Lyon Nice also. I also want to see Marseille Bordeaux. It's a good game to see also that. But over there in the La Liga, guys, Sevilla Rayo Vallecano is 9:15. What do we see from this Sevilla side this season, Yemi?
don't really know. Let's mostly they start first. But I know they will not want to
They've
start
not
with a bad
sold.
result.
They've not sold any that at least are recognizable selling.
And they've sent Gil, they've sold Gil, and they brought in Lamela. And
I'm talking about the same as so girl. What is going on? All right, let's move on. But Sevilla for the win, yeah.
Youngster, Spanish,
That's the same.
Spanish youngster.
Talented youngster. That's the same man. All right, we'll see him. Hopefully, we'll see him against Man City.
Yeah,
Some part of
that
him.
is too big.
It's too. Boy, you just said he's talented youngster.
He's
Now.
talented youngster, and not a big youngster.
Make up your mind.
Not a-
I'm hoping I see
said
Romero
talented,
also.
not big.
I'm hoping to
This is a big
see.
game.
But as I'm saying now, nonsense. Should I just ask you that this any big player you say is Gil? Barca at home to Real Sociedad, and that's the game to say. First game officially without Lionel Messi. Yeah, I want to say this one.
The Pie and the rest play. Are they registered?
That's the problem. The Pie was putting something up about keep on believing that. What was he saying? And 2 days ago, I had 4% chance of being registered. What is happening, man? But that game, by the way, is tomorrow. The game is 7 p.m. Now, Braithwaite will play. Braithwaite and who?
No wonder our command wants a new striker.
I would not want striker.
How you go register him?
Braithwaite, by the way, could still be sold before the end of this transfer window. West Ham.
Baba said I'm not going anywhere.
West Ham. They will go
He's
this one.
committed to Barca.
Omakuro. All right. I don't know who's ready for this league, but nobody is. Real Madrid, they are away at Deportivo Alaves. Part of it, we got news yesterday that the man at Real Madrid, Florentino Perez, is mad at La Liga because he feels they keep on getting vilified. They're victimized La Liga, and he has been seriously thinking about leaving. And that thought again, it's been leaking it out to the media that he wants to break out and leave the La Liga, go to either the German Bundesliga, but that it's not about that. But his preference is England. Of course, it makes sense. The money's there. I don't know if England will want to take a 21st team or 22nd team, because the thought also is that not just him, but he's trying to convince one other team from Spain to join him in breakaway, because they've also been encouraged from another league to come join them.
Wow.
So if you don't give us that Super League, we will create something that's close to that by pulling away. Let's see what will happen to your La Liga since you refuse to tend to us, because they don't have all this nonsense in England, by the way. Salary cap, this one and that one.
I think that's just because they are
to come to
forcing
England.
them to.
They're forcing them to do things that, and
Exactly.
yet money's not coming through.
They're forcing them to just break away from what's it called, the Super League thing. And
So-
so come on, they are not doing this to Juve in the Italian
I'm doing that to
Serie A now.
them.
So I
Why
don't know why
are you
La
doing this to
Liga is doing this.
So
Just
I
fighting
know
by
it might not
the
happen, but if Chivo think about that, and the fact that they are thinking about it, is serious, man. And the La Liga just doesn't want to budge right
I
now
think
to them.
instead of doing that, they should just find a way and break away from La Liga and form another league. Just get a sponsor,
Mutiny.
break away from La Liga, get those ones
Alright.
from Senguda to
Yeah,
join you. If La
Senguda.
Liga team don't want to join you, if they don't want to join you, beat all those ones and give
But
them
I'm sorry,
money.
if Barca and Real pull out of that league, that's the end, man. I'm sorry, man. But that is Sevilla, Atletico Madrid, good teams, but
They will follow
that
them
is the
now.
end. They
Ah.
have to.
Imagine Barca and Real Madrid will pull out and form a league that is one. Sevilla
Alright.
will not follow them.
Real Madrid are at Deportivo Alaves, Barca, with that game is 9 p.m. And that champions, Atletico Madrid, they are away at Celta Vigo, 4:30. That is tomorrow. Just the key fixtures, of course, from Spain over there. So good weekend, by the way. There are games everywhere. You can go and enjoy yourselves. In England, guys, let's talk about Chelsea Crystal Palace. It's happening today, 3 p.m. Nigerian time. Chelsea at home, Stamford Bridge, champions of Europe.
Patrick Vieira.
Patrick Vieira. That's him, by the way. And Patrick Vieira wants Ahmed Diallo. Let's not forget that. And he's
He wants
pushing Man United.
everybody.
No. They want this one. They wanted Reece Nelson for a while. But immediately they heard that Ahmed Diallo was going to be available, they dropped that and went full throttle for Ahmed
That's why I
Diallo.
say they want everybody. You have Rufus, you have Iberichi, you've got
Vinicius is
Michael
out, by the way, but they have Michael Olise.
You get Michael Olise back. Now you want Ahmed Diallo.
But that's not
all
the
the
story.
talented youngsters.
That's not the story.
around.
The story is that Lukaku will now be ready, not for this game, but for guess who? Arsenal.
Before.
That's sad. That's very sad, man.
I even want to see what
This
Bewai
man,
can do.
this man against Pablo Mari. Voila, deal. That's a problem, man. There's serious problem. By the way, we saw Ben White yesterday. He's good, though. You know how we talked about him? Good with the passing and from the back,
50 million.
But every single time they pull up a ball and they had the young man, even Tonev, against him, that was just having fun, nodding the ball. Every single kick at Tonev. This boy, Ben White, is weak upstairs. Literally had to say that, and that's problem, man.
You know, I told you about something that
Serious
even
problem.
not knowing how to side players and
You know,
even
Sabi.
getting players for himself.
It is well. 50 million. You
I think
do this.
when he will get a time, he will bring in Holding back into the squad.
All right.
And Ben White, 50 million will sit on the bench.
So Chelsea, Crystal Palace, is it good for Chelsea? 3 points here, confirmed.
Sorry, you can't keep here. This is not the best way to start.
All right, Everton, Southampton. If you want to make a prediction, what would you do? 2-1 Everton. 2-1 Everton. All right, let's wait and see though. Though, Leicester Wolves. Nothing more than Leicester win here. Nothing. I can't say anything. Honestly, I can't. Watford, Aston Villa. Go. Liverpool, Norwich City. Liverpool, Norwich City. Okay, well, that's true. We also put Watford in the end.
It's a UFC.
Yeah, now we have 4 or 5 players there. All right, Liverpool, Norwich.
Sorry, Norwich.
Liverpool win.
Sorry,
Newcastle, West Ham. West Ham. I go with West Ham there. I go West Ham win there. But they have fans back. Let's wait and see though. Man United, Leeds United. That's the game.
Google
for today. Last time they played at Old Trafford without fans, and then they wiped them 6-7. 6?
I don't know.
Was it 6 or 7?
Yeah, this is the first game of the season.
Okay.
United feel like they are not really
right.
they're not really there in their preparation.
Okay. All right.
They are expecting Varane back.
All right.
Well, this guy is out, Rashford is out. They don't know what they will do with Sancho and just like we talked about yesterday. I think it's Google. I think if
no, go, but I'm not saying is it go 6-1 because 6-1 was Google also. Like 6-2 was Google.
No. I'm not talking about that kind of Google. I think if they're not careful,
they specify.
I think if they're not careful, it might end in a 1-1.
1-1.
Or if they will win, probably a 2-1. I'm not saying they're winning by 2 goals difference.
That's what I said though. Oliver Solskjaer has pumped up for this one, and he's talked about the importance of starting well. So that is what we'll be looking forward to. Gigabyte computer solution. No, wait. Look at me. Are you seeing me?
I'm seeing you.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's talk about Gigabyte, man. What's happening? Because that's what they do to us, man. We have to pause.
Yeah, exactly.
What these guys are laughing right here, man. The drama is too much. Gigabyte computer solution right here in the beautiful city of Ilorin. Yes or no, Yemi?
Yes, they are there. We do not pray for them to go anywhere because of what they
No. We pray for them to go everywhere.
Everywhere. But not to leave Ilorin.
No, how do we leave? They can't leave now.
No,
but they'll go everywhere.
They will go everywhere.
They go to
spread their tentacles everywhere in Nigeria.
Everywhere.
But please don't leave Ilorin.
No, they can't. How will they leave? They're already here. This is where they started from.
Because
Gigabyte.
What they offer, we can't get it anyway. That's just
what people are asking right now. What the Gigabyte really offer? I mean, here we're talking about computers, laptops. But what really do they offer?
Computers, PC. What they offer is you get this thing at affordable price.
And also quality.
Chickeny price. It has quality. It is efficient. That is. And those that use this, these are our electronics. When you get your phones, your laptop, and it is affordable and it is efficient with what it does to you, you know the kind of luxury, the kind of enjoyment you have getting that thing, doing what you do.
Somebody said he walked into the store and said, not here, and then he walked in and service and he went, wow, no wonder. And it's I mean they have
something that will cost more, but it's mighty.
And the walking there, by the way, is just amazing, by the way. And customer service again, top notch at Gigabyte Computer Solution. So what they're saying right now is walk in there, just give us a trial today. That's all they're asking for. I mean, do they also do repairs?
Yeah,
at Gigabyte Computer
that was why I
Solution?
named them Mirror Combo.
Gigabyte.
Mirror Combo. Gigabyte Computer Solutions. You now put AKA Mirror Combo because they can help you repair your laptops and also give you efficient laptop. And that is it. What better way can you get that kind of
In fact, from what we hear, they'll give you their own laptop while you continue your work, and then they take yours that you want to repair, they repair 2 days, 3 days, and they give you back. And you can always call them, by the way. Always call them. But guys, right now, what is happening there is the laptop engineering class at Gigabyte Computer Solution. Is the summer class for secondary school students. What that's again, the laptop engineering class. And it's actually free, by the way. So they're there to help you. You can actually have your young kids learn this. And this learning will help them on the long run, by the way. So don't miss out on the laptop engineering class. Go to their office today and take your kid there. Your child who's in secondary school. I mean, where's the office?
That is the opposite MTN Gulag office. That's Taiwoki.
All right, you can also reach them today. Gigabyte Computer Solution. You can call them on this number 0803 253 4292. Take it again 0803 253 4292. You can also do a WhatsApp with them also on that front. Their time is fast spent. But this one says, Kelly saying he wants to build a team that others will be scared to play against. Teta, on the other hand, building a team that everyone loves to beat. New Arsenal, new season, same Arsenal. Through had better sold out that club to Dangote. Okay, at least Emirates Stadium would have been a cement depot by now. Good morning, Jare, my people. Phil from Abeokuta. Hello, good morning. Who are we speaking with?
Hello, good morning.
Cement depot. That's a new one. Who are we speaking with? All right, talk to us, Okike.
Kudos to you guys for the good job that you are doing.
Yeah, thank you.
Actually, I'm a United fan.
But
concerning Arsenal game yesterday, I wasn't really much surprised.
mm-hmm.
I even told a friend of mine, Arsenal cannot win that game. Why? Because most of the teams that come from Division 2 in Premier League, their first 3 games, they play with the kind of strongness, hardball, and
mentality. Run. They were not even ashamed to say that yesterday. That was their tactics. Just run at them.
So at the end of the day, before you can now see the two colors of that team, they are going to play or they are going back. It will be after 4-5 days before you can now see the reality. And let me just tell you about Man U today. He said the today game will end up probably draw, to go draw. United will win, irrespective of kind of.
I think you'll be close though. That's what
I'm saying. I'm saying if they are going to win, it will be close.
Oh, Abavi. All right, thank you so much, Okiki, for calling us on the program. Quick one, by the way. We're here right now that Tammy Abraham, I don't know if it's coincidence, but 2 days ago, before the meeting, he wasn't convinced about AS Roma. But all of a sudden, after the Arsenal lost yesterday, Demasio put up a message and said Tammy Abraham is getting more convinced about joining AS Roma and lost the project. The fact that they're promising number 9 and, of course, increase in salary. And everyone right now is having a serious laugh. Everyone right now is going to turn on this club. From Bernardo Silva to this boy right now, they're going to stay away from this club. All right, quick one. Maxwell Cornet. Lyon want to accept the 16 million euro plus bonus offer from Burnley, but the player doesn't want to go to Burnley. He wants to go to Hector Bellerin.
Why would he go to Burnley?
By the way, Leicester, will you go? Leicester City, they have completed the 50 million pound signing of Yannick Vestergaard from Southampton. Amazing 3-year deal. Wow, good deal. Good deal for them. Knowing that Fofana, of course, is out. So this is a team that they know what they think. Look, you don't have too much player, and then you work with the one that you have, and you know who. Once one player is out, you know who to work with.
Yeah,
you know who to go and sign.
When we keep saying they don't give Arteta money, they don't give him. When we look at the way Leicester do their business, it's enough reason to want to chase everybody at us.
You pursue everybody, coach. Hierarchy, look at
captain, anybody.
Straight up, after the Fofana injury, that's what they've done. No?
The best way they sweep the stadium, everybody out.
As in, some things are shocking. All right, Odegaard is the one that they've been after for the past 17 years, by the way. Looks as though they're going to get their man now that they have not registered him at the La Liga. And they said that very soon it could be happening.
I don't know how, what's this man is doing?
Who's that?
This Ancelotti. How can you call Blanco for the first game of the season and leave out Odegaard?
He said that they spoke to Odegaard. They told him that, bros, a lot of players will get that kind of thing.
And Blanco that is just coming in from the youth setup, just walking through the squad.
All right. Hi, guys. This PSG that has the best players in the world now was once a dominant club before Lyon, Bordeaux, Marseille took over a decade. Now they're back. But let's keep the faith. God remove Kroenke from our team for one day, or Detundu from Odunlade. I think right now, now that Arsenal fans should realize that if you're no longer it, any argument on social media, just look at it, read, and pass. Don't do, even if you win, just move on. There's a problem with Liverpool with nonsense. And I remember the fans also, quiet. When you get back to that reckoning that you feel you are, I know you're very vocal, they're very loud, begin to talk again. But until then, if Man U fans say blah, 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 you keep quiet. I'm looking at everybody. If not, this banter and this ridicule, it gets to another level. It can only get worse for you guys because there's still more nonsense to come this season based on what you have right now and you call a team. All right, let's take this message. This one says, good morning, Jide and other presenters. I heard someone say yesterday that if Arsenal lose yesterday, he will no longer be a fan. I think he can stick to his promise. New league season, same old Arsenal. Wale from Yakuba. Thank you, Wale.
Did anybody say that?
I don't know. He says it's his friend. That's what he says.
Okay.
All right. Morning, guys. Shocking that Arsenal would start a new season with the profile of players they have. This is not even a mid-table team. No banters, man. They need names that will scare opponents if they are to challenge for top 10. Carried from Tank. That's the thing. They don't have anybody to scare anybody right now.
And they need first get fighters. Those young boys. That is why I'm also not happy with them yesterday.
Yeah.
Gone are those days when you have what's it called?
They even look lost.
You bring in those young boys and you see fight from them. But you brought in for Balogun with all the thing they did to keep him. Even sorry, Smith Rowe did his best, but I didn't see that fight from them. They did show that fight.
All right.
At least show the fight as a young boy coming into the first team.
Good morning, JD and the crew. How's the night? As a mayor from Basing for Arsenal, I think it's still old Arsenal for me. I think if Arsenal really wants to compete because they still can't go anywhere, I think Chelsea next. I feel they need players because Ian Wright said that yesterday. All right, long message, but thank you, my brother, for that message. Arteta is a confused coach. His top priority, he said, is Odegaard. Odegaard can never be the answer for creativity. I agree with Jared. We need total refurbishment. I think Emile Smith-Rowe is even better than Odegaard. We need a massive upgrade on what we have. Then go for a better coach in Conte or Zidane. And Conte won't come in now. He will come in now. You have to buy players. You all this one. Hello, good morning.
You can get right now is Benavides.
Good morning. Good morning. All right, talk to us. Talk to us, huh? Yeah. Yeah.
And they will do well.
Okay.
I know that they will do that blood association. I told somebody they will do that. Because it is Arsenal, I don't know, they will do that.
All right.
You said something that I was very happy with.
All right.
You said, the payback, even this time from
Holding.
They should just do it. Look at why must they sell
All right. All right. All right. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Quick one back. We're here right now. The Chelsea want to work on selling 1 or 2 players. Then there's a potential. Apart from Lukaku, 1 or 2 will still join Chelsea. So let's watch out for Chelsea with the last few days left in the window. Liverpool, let's wait now. Good morning, Jad and Yemi. I seen somewhere the luckiest Arsenal fans are the ones that died in the summer of 2004. They're the ones who are not, involved in all this.
Imagine those ones just waking up today.
Or in coma. And wake up and they see this Arsenal side.
I would rather go back.
I say, what's that? What's it? I'll be just taking it back. It's unbelievable, man. All right, the show comes to an end today. We love you guys. We thank you so much on behalf of the entire team, Ebro. And of course, we have our man with us right here. Thank you so much, Philip. My name is Babajide. Oluwaseun. Keep listening to Royal FM 95.1 in Lorraine. Up next is what? The sanitary inspector. Lawyer one is prepped up for that one. Get ready, guys.
W Mind Radio. Turn it up for sound. FM 95.1.
You don't talk too much. You don't talk too much.
Rock it steady. 95.1. Feel the music. Royal FM 95.1.
Alpha. One bro. The same message again, no reply. I'll be not below.
I got back my mistake. I don't go do it again.
Now mistake when you do in for your computer building, we had user robot.
Yeah.
This now better one into all of now waiting say you feel they do any for sanitary matter. Levels don't change this year. All of now waiting say